Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealer. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, hanksters.com, where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos, we never take down, whether they were shot 2 days ago or 2 years ago. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that particular unit comes down off of our website, letting you know it's no longer available. Also, check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram. Not only is there vehicles such as this one we're about to present to you right now, that you might be able to get a jump on your buying competition, because we put them on there, you know, the day or the day after they arrive, prior to them doing, you know, us going through our full marketing campaign. This way, if there's a specific year, make, or model you're in the market for, you might be able to get a jump on your other prospective buyers. Also, there is links there to our gift shop here in Daytona, where we sell Hanksters apparel, hats and t-shirts and banners, flags, all kinds of cool merchandise that we ship all over the country. So check us out there too. There's a lot of cool automotive related material to buy for your garage, man cave, basement, whatever you do with your automotive memorabilia and stuff, or wherever you might store your classic car collection. So, Chevelles have been hot. 66 through 72 are just insanely popular right now. The car we have to present to you today is not a 138 code car, it's a 136. It is a 1967 big block Chevelle. The badging on the car is designated as a 427, however, that is a 454 under the hood that you are looking at. It does have power steering. No power brakes, and again, it is a big block car, 454. There is a cowl tag present up front. We'll take a photo of that and we'll stick it on the website so that you guys can see that as well. Let's check it out. Car has a cool combination going for it, the aftermarket wheels with the red paint. So let's start with the chrome on the front bumper. The chrome on the front bumper is in good condition. It looks like a newer front bumper, definitely not brand new, but you know, newer for sure, has been replaced. It's definitely not from 1967. There is a little rub mark there on the paint on the driver's side front corner. Overall condition of the grille is pretty nice. Again, it's not a new grille by any stretch of the imagination, but overall, you know, the condition around the headlights and you know, the entire grille itself is in nice shape. Tops of the fenders, tops of the hood, it is a driver quality paint job. It is a nice paint, presents well. It's not a $20,000 paint job. However, there's no blistering, no cracking, no spider webbing, and the paint overall presents itself fairly well. Hopefully you can see that in the video and in the still photos. I did mention there is 427 badging on the car, both sides, driver and passenger side fender. However, that is a 454. It's still a big block motor, obviously, but it is definitely not a 427. The block numbers are 454. Does have chrome 5-star aftermarket wheels that are brand new. And it does have brand new radial tires on it, all 4 corners. Front windshield. No cracks, no chips that I can see. We'll take another look at it when we're on the inside of the car looking out, but from here, it looks pretty good, and your chrome moldings around the front windshield are in nice shape as well. Door fitment on the driver's side's pretty good. You can check out your gaps there. Down the door there on the driver's side to the front fender, fairly decent, mostly uniform. Not perfect, but definitely good gaps there. And then the rear of the door to the rear quarter, again, not perfect, but the gaps are pretty good. You have a lower rocker molding there, aluminum rocker molding down low. It looks like an older piece, but it's definitely, you know, it's not brand new, but it's down there and it's serving its purpose. Drip rail moldings on the car are in pretty nice shape. Again, they're not rusted or you know, all crimped improper. They're in pretty good condition. Same thing with the clarity on the glass. Both the rear quarter window and the driver window are in nice shape, as well as the vent window. All of it is in pretty good condition. It is a 4-speed car. So interior, we have door panels are in pretty good shape, painted up top, and then has a vinyl door panel here at the bottom of the door and the center of the door. Black armrest, everything's vinyl, everything's in pretty decent condition. Does have a newer aftermarket steering wheel, so we got 4 new wheels and an aftermarket steering wheel that all look to be brand new. Dash pad's in pretty good shape. We'll take a closer look at that on the test drive. Taking a look in the back seat, the vinyl in the back seat, not ripped, not torn. It's in pretty decent condition. Floor mats in the car are brand new. We bought them. They're brand new. Carpeting underneath the floor mats, not in bad condition. It's red, obviously. Take a look at the, let me pull my floor mat here off of the high-low beam and show you guys underneath the driver's side front floor mat. Again, 4-speed car, no center console, but the 4-speed shifter mounted in the floor. Put my floor mat back where it's supposed to be there. It does have the Chevelle writing in the floor mat. Vinyl on the driver's side seats in nice shape. It's going to be the same on the passenger side. We'll show you guys that here in just a little bit. We'll take a closer look at the interior when we're out driving it. So the body lines on the car are fairly nice. The 67 Chevelle here has a large rear quarter, and hopefully you can see in this video the body lines are straight on the car. It's a real nice body lines on the vehicle. Rear quarter, driver door, and front fender. The window glass clarity continues to be good on the rear windshield. Nice and clear back here. Chrome molding around the rear window is in nice condition. There are a couple speckles in the paint. It's not substantial. It's not hideous. You can see it in certain lighting. I don't know if you can see it in this video presentation or not. Again, like where I'm standing right now, I can't see it. But if I move over here and the fluorescent lighting hits it, you can see it. But it's not bad, but it, you know, it is there if you want to nitpick the paint. So I'm just pointing that out. So with those large rear quarters comes a huge deck lid. Hopefully you can see that, you know, the deck lid fits flush here to the driver and passenger side rear quarters. Your rear valance there where your, you know, the trunk keys hanging, that's all black and in nice shape. Chrome on the rear bumper, it's about the same condition as the front bumper. Got your reverse lights mounted down low there. Again, check out your bumper bolts. You know, not any rusting or flaking around there, so that's good stuff. Let's take a look in the trunk. Pretty simplistic. You know, plenty of room back in the day to hide a couple people in there for the drive-in show. But no jack, no spare. We didn't take it out. I'm not hoarding jacks and spares. If we get them with the car, I leave them in there. If we don't, then we don't have a jack and spare ferry that come give us one. So trunk mat is brand new. You can see that the trunk itself is in nice shape. There's no rust holes, no rot holes. It's all metal. Body lines on the car all the way around are pretty good. What's this here? So there's a little chip out of the paint there and a little chip right there. So those two things you got going on there. The rear quarter on the passenger side, same as the driver. You know, that is a large piece of metal. If there is any subpar workmanship or if there's any kind of, you know, low quality grade metal or, you know, again, subpar Bondo or whatever, that's going to show it. And those body lines are straight on the car, both sides, driver and passenger. The door fits flush there to the rear quarter, and, you know, it's down low here to the rocker. And the door gaps, I think, you know, it's pretty much, it's the same as on the passenger side as it was on the driver's side. They're not perfect, but they are very good. The door lines up flush there to the top of the rear quarter and to the front fender, and it's not rubbing up here. And you know, it's again, good body lines. Nice solid rear quarter, nice solid passenger side door, good front fender. We'll take a look at that. Let's open up the passenger side door real fast. Take a look at the interior here. Again, door panel on the passenger side, pretty much the same as it was on the driver's side. Vinyl's in good condition. Armrest is in good shape. Vinyl on the passenger's seat, same as the driver's. It does have OEM seat belts up front. Does have some aftermarket gauges there mounted down below. We will take a look and see if those work when we're on the test drive presentation. Front fender, again, is pretty nice there on the passenger side, just as it was on the driver's side. Again, you got your 427 badge there. That maybe there was one day, I'm sure there was a 427 in it, but there's not now. And you got a little chip here on the passenger side front. They're not bad, they're just, you know, it might have been an older restoration or whatever, and a couple chips. I pointed them out. Overall, the paint condition on the car, again, it's a driver quality paint job, but you know, overall the car presents itself very well. I think the best thing this car has going for it are the body lines. You know, those rear quarters, the doors. Well, besides the color and the cool looking wheels, but you know, from a fitment standpoint and from a you know, a body standpoint, the car definitely has a great structural integrity, so that's awesome. And it's got a big block under it. We're going to go out and see how it runs here in just a couple minutes. I definitely encourage you guys to come in person to look at this car. Don't just take my word for it. We try to cram basically what should be an hour presentation into a 20-minute presentation to not bore you to death. I show you things that are positive attributes of the car and things that you might consider negative attributes of the car. We do the best job we can to represent our vehicles as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. However, nobody's a better judge of how to spend your hard-earned money than you are. So that's why I invite you guys and encourage you guys to come to our Daytona showroom, whether it's this 67 Chevelle or any other vehicle in our inventory here. We'd love to show it to you. You can take a look at the paint out in the sunshine. You can rack the car, check it out from an undercarriage standpoint. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the motor accelerates, see how the brakes feel, see how tight the steering is. You know, we're going to do all that here in this video presentation, but definitely, especially if this is your first classic car purchase, definitely consider visiting our Daytona showroom in person. At the end of the day, we are an internet-based business. We do the majority of our dealings sight unseen. Month after month and year after year, I sell many, many, many vehicles to people that I never meet. You know, we're all busy, we all have jobs, run businesses, have children at home, whatever your circumstance may be, that you can't make it to Daytona or don't want to make it to Daytona. Maybe you just hate flying or hate driving long distances. I know I do. So whatever the case may be, we do a lot of sight unseen business. We make a lot of people happy. We've been doing it for many, many years. So hopefully that tells you something about our business model, but definitely try to make it to Daytona if you can. That way you can see what you're looking to buy in person. We're going to take it around the building. We will throw it up in the air and check out what the undercarriage looks like, and then we'll do a short little test drive and show you guys how the 67 Chevelle performs. Underneath our 1967 136 code Chevelle, you got disc brakes up front. So looking at the front of the motor here, and you don't see anything out of the front seal here. Both sides of the front of the oil pan look to be good. They don't look to be leaking. See the side of the block? It appears to be that it's been painted somewhat recently. You know, the paint's not all chipped off or all discolored, distorted. So those are all good signs. Your front suspension components look good. Springs. The dual exhaust. So you have, yeah, those are headers up there. So you have headers coming down to a dual exhaust. Rear of the oil pan looks good too, by the way. White oil filter, no oil there. Starter on this side, you can't really see the oil pan, but looks pretty dry on both sides. Cross member supporting the tranny is in good shape. Speedo cable is in good shape. Rear tail shaft seal is in good condition. Floor pans look pretty good. Driver's side, passenger side. It does look like there's an area that could have been patched here. This looks brand new, so that's weird. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a patch. I don't know without tearing into it, but you know, this looks brand new here, and then this looks like a patch, and then this looks brand new. So I don't know what may or may not have happened, but nonetheless, there's no rust holes, there's no rot holes. Frame rails look good on the car, both sides, driver and passenger side. MagnaFlow exhaust, 2 mufflers on either side of the drive shaft. It is drum brakes in the rear. Let's take a look at the 12 bolt there. Gas tank looks quite possibly like it could be newer. Nonetheless, it's in good shape. Got a real good shot here of the frame rail on the passenger side. You can see that's all nice and solid. Driver's side, yep, same deal. It's nice and solid. You see your trunk pan there is nice and solid. The drop downs on the rear quarters aren't all packed with mud or Bondo. Look, so see like metal to metal there. Nice lip. Bottom of the bumper where the reverse lights are at in chrome. That looks good. Again, I should point it out in the showroom. There's no rust around the bolt holes in the bumper or anything like that. Oh, one more thing. Tires, okay? Wear bars. Look, they even still got the little nubbies. They're new. All 4 tires new, all 4 wheels. You know how expensive wheels and tires are. Those things are $2 grand, $2,500 alone. So let's talk about payment options. If you're a cash buyer, certified cashier's check or bank wire transfer. Typically, bank wire transfer is a more common form of payment simply because the funds are there the same day. They post the account the same day they are transferred, if it's done early enough in the afternoon. And then we can start preparing the vehicle for shipment that much quicker. Let's say you're financing. The collector car lenders we work with will do up to a 8-year loan on this particular vehicle. 10% down, and then the remaining balance is going to be spread out over that 5 to 8 year period, whatever it is you're approved for. You can put down more if you'd like to, but they're going to require you put a minimum of 10%. Whatever your payment method, or method of payment, I guess I should say, once the car's funded in full, we put it through a pre-delivery inspection process. We check all the fluids, check the tire pressure, check the lug nut torque, you know, make sure all the lights are working. Once it's through inspection, guys tell me it's ready to go, we call it carrier for pickup if we're the ones doing the shipping. If we're not, you know, we'll call you and let you know it's ready for pickup. You can send your own carrier, or you know, you can come get it if you're coming to get it on your own trailer or coming to drive it home. If we are handling the shipping, generally it's 24 to 48 hours to get a carrier here once it's through inspection. Some of those shipment times may vary and may be longer if you are in a more rural or remote area. If you're in a common flight pattern, you know, north, south, east, west, you know, the more populated states, larger cities, generally drivers are going that way all the time. You can get a driver pretty fast. And then of course, delivery time to use is going to depend on how many vehicles are on board, what are those drop points in between, what's the weather conditions, what's the driver's sleep pattern times, so on and so forth. But believe me, the whole process happens really fast. Depending on where you're at in the United States, generally 7 to 10 working days from the time we take the initial deposit till the time the car's sitting in your driveway or your garage or at your place of business. It is a beautiful sunshiny day here in Daytona Beach. We're going to take the 67 Chevelle out on a drive and we're going to show you guys how the car runs. 1967 Chevelle. Horn. Turn signals. Driver. Passenger. Fuel gauge does function. We just put 30 bucks in it, which doesn't get you very much anymore. 7,900 miles is what the odometer is reading. The title reads exempt, and I do not have any rebuild information on the engine, tranny, anything like that. Wipers are on a toggle switch down here. They do work. Radio does not work. It does look like the original radio to me. Aftermarket gauge is mounted down low there. Oil pressure, battery voltage, temperature. Temperature we will monitor since it is a big block and we are sitting about 85 degrees in Florida today. Lucky for us, for first week of May, we're already in the summer weather. Dash pad's new. Headliner's in pretty good shape. I don't see any rips or tears. The sun visors are brand new. Let's take it on a drive and see how it runs. Inside our 67 Chevelle. Motor has plenty of power. We'll show you that here in just a couple minutes. Car tracks nice and straight when you let go of the wheel. Response in the wheel is good. The speedometer has a little bit of a bounce to it. It does read accurately, but it's fluctuating about 10 miles per hour. We have good pickup. I can't show you the brakes right now. I have traffic behind me. Temps coming up. Battery voltage is good. Our oil pressure is good. Once again, no hands on the wheel. You can see the wheel's not vibrating. Shifter's not vibrating. There's no vibrations whatsoever in the drivetrain. In the tires. Tires are brand new on the car. There's nothing in the seat, steering wheel, shifter, front tires, front suspension. Everything's good. Coming up to a red light here, we're going to check two things. Number one, how the car stops. So I'm stopping right now. Car stopping like it should. And then we're also going to check and see how the car idles. Make sure we're not wanting to stall out, which we're not. Car's idling good. Temp's good. We'll wait for some traffic to pass here and we'll try to run it through a couple gears. I got more traffic. I was hoping I can get a green light. Here we go. Well, let me tell you something. Whoever set this motor up knew what they were doing. I was only in third. I never even really had to hit fourth. There was traffic in front of me. I had a lot left to go. Real strong motor. I love when guys rebuilding motors know what the hell they're doing, and a 454 actually performs like a 454. So I've had 454s through here before that have kind of performed like a 350, kind of disappointing. This motor's nice and strong, so if you're looking for a real muscle car with a real strong 454, you might want to consider this one. It's a pretty nice one. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hangsters.com is our website. We will be putting 80 to 100 photographs of this car up on our website today, along with this video presentation you're watching right now. By the way, temp's good. At full retail price, this car does include shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That powertrain is against major mechanical breakdowns of the drivetrain. Does not cover things like oil pan gaskets, valve cover gaskets, starters, batteries, brakes, things like that. Those are all items that are not covered under the warranty. However, if you have a problem with this strong 454 or you have a problem with this 4-speed, you're going to be covered. It's good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. So you can probably take it to that same person that's working on your daily driver. You just can't take it to like Joe's backyard garage or something like that. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. Our full retail price program is kind of a turnkey type deal, right? We set up the shipping arrangements, we pay the driver, we track the shipment. At a negotiated price, those luxuries come off. We can put you in touch with a shipper that can take care of it for you, but at a negotiated price, you'll just handle all the logistics that we normally handle at full price. What else? Oh, so if you're a collector and you have your own enclosed or open trailer, you want to come to Daytona and pick up the car yourself, you're more than welcome to do that as well. We don't mark up the shipping, make any money off the shipping. We just provide it as a convenience. And then, of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, Central Florida, you can certainly come and drive this beautiful car home to Orlando or St. Augustine, Melbourne. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Yes, we do export these cars as well. Hankster's Hot Rods is located in sunny Daytona Beach, Florida. And one last time, our website is hanksters.com. 180 and a 15-minute test drive in a big block. That shows you got great flow. Hankster's Hot Rods, Daytona Beach, Florida. Check us out.